Okay, we're gonna get ready to glue this stuff. I got it kind of wetted down with some degreaser, and then I'm gonna rinse it, and then I'm gonna clean it up with some acetone. Rinse it, wearing gloves this time, and get it ready, dried, and get it ready for the Oxpo Blue, liquid gun blue. And also tonight, I bought some lottery tickets. I don't normally do that, but I kind of splurged. Now, the bottom of the ticket, there's a number. It's 045. I think there's 50 tickets in a bundle. So that's the 45th ticket in that bundle. And here we have the 8th ticket, the 14th, and the 49th. And I have another one that is the 49th, which is kind of odd. So that's, each one of those is from a different bundle, the 49th ticket. And then I have two cash words, and they're both 45 from separate bundles. And then I have lots of 500s, and there's a 45. So if there's any numerology shit going on here, I'm a big winner already. So we'll look into that a little later on. So I'm going to continue to work on this. I'm loving this machinist jack more and more. Got that lifter on there. It's just 3 or 4 thousandths slip fit on that. So we'll get that cleaned up, and then we will apply the Brownwell's Oxpo Blue. Okay, I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but I was looking for a container for my bluing solution, and I just had this little dish here, so I made some of my own Q-tips. Well, we might as well just soak that in there. Just kind of soaking that up and squeezing it in there. I guess I'm kind of out of juice. There's two little spots I can't get in those threads. It must have been two little spots that I didn't clean well enough. Using this steel as a dish probably wasn't a good idea. Okay, I'm going to take this off camera over here. And stop the process. Okay, well, I'm going to find a plastic container to put the rest of that in. Okay, I'm going to let this one roll in here. If we're getting that or not. Maybe I could use some real Q-tips to get in these skinnier spots. This isn't what I did, but the way it was explained to me was get some Ajax and a toothbrush. And clean that thing and rinse it. And clean it and rinse it. Clean it and rinse it. And when you think you have it done, clean it and rinse it a couple more times. See how much I can soak up and squeeze down inside those threads. If I'm going to do this soak method, I should have it deep enough to soak the threads. Almost. I don't have that much more to do. Let's pour some in here. Okay, I'm going to pour that in here. I'm not doing a whole lot to the threads. Let me try plugging it up. That should do something. Okay. I think that worked pretty well. Let me try that again. I would say we have good coverage on the threads now. One little spot in there, it's not taking it. Okay, go ahead and stop that activation. This might be the first time I've never felt the need to go over it a second time. Let's see if what's left in here will do this. Yeah, it hasn't lost its power. I'm sorry, you're not watching this, are you? Okay, I'm going to spray this one off. And I'm going to take what I have left and do the top of this again. Thinking about putting some serrations on the top of that, some little gripping pads. And let's show this. Here's my little dish I had. Now this wasn't prepped or anything, so it's not going to take it that well, probably. Okay, I'm going to pause it just for a moment. Okay, there's the result of blow drying them. Let's try let them soak up a little oil. I've done everything from hang these over the heater, letting the oil bake in. But I think just letting the oil naturally soak in is all we need to do. You might say too much oil. It's my very expensive whey oil that I use as well. So it's blackened up again. So we'll let those sit for a day, half a day, I don't know. Let's get them all kind of leaning on each other. So whether it's right or wrong, it's what I've done. And let's go ahead and try our bowl. Also, I'm not sure if I rinse that or not. We'll get some oil on that too. This was just kind of a afterthought, looking for a vessel to and I don't think it's normal to soak this stuff like I did, but it seems to have been effective. Okay, there it is. It's the way too long ox bluing. There's a big puddle on the floor down here now. Well, it gives me an opportunity to clean the floor, right? Okay. You do want to be careful not to contaminate your chemical bluing solution. So never dip your Q-tip directly into the container. I'm sure it'll last a lot longer. If you only pour out what you need. Corrosive respiratory irritant, contains phosphoric and selenious acid, cupric and nickel sulfate. Do not get in the eyes or skin or clothing. Do not swallow. Wear rubber gloves. Eye protection. Adequate ventilation. Flush thoroughly. First aid is flush thoroughly with water. For inhalation, move to fresh air. Seek medical attention. Do not induce vomiting. Contact Poison Control Center. To retouch, to reblue. The instructions are for retouching old blue or to re-blue entire gun. A lot of steel wool involved there for the rifle, shotgun. A little bit goes a long way. I guess I should leave the stuff alone. Okay, here's the end result. We have our elevation, our added elevation slug. It sits there. And we have our jack. Still a little bit of oil on it. Looks like the pattern from my gloves stayed on top there. Well, I think that's my machinist jack. Get it over here in a different light where you might be able to see it. Very happy with the bluing. It's probably the best it's ever come out for me. Okay, that's it for whatever's on that, whatever is on that memory card. Not real sugar. Not happy about that. I want to say once more, I appreciate the comments on my personal well-being kind of comments. Get some sleep. Now I'm kind of having second thoughts whether I want to show you the video where I actually fell asleep while doing the video. So I guess we'll probably show it because, you know, just amongst us girls, we'll share everything. Please like and subscribe, tell a buddy, bring a friend. Not sponsored, by the way. I gotta start drinking some water. I'm gonna commit to drinking 1 liter of water a day. And sleeping more often.